Hey, bit of a different setup today. I'm actually in my kitchen at home. I asked on Instagram for some questions for a Q&A, just anything. Most of them have ended up being related to uni, which is fine. So many people are skeptical about uni and have so many questions. Before I start, I just wanted to say about my clear aligners. I get so many questions about those. I think I'm on tray number 5 of 12, so I'm nearly halfway through, which is amazing. It's gone so much faster than I thought. The main question that I get asked a lot is how much does it cost? It's really hard and difficult for me to answer that because it's completely personal to you. It depends how long you need to have the aligners for. It's usually standard about 6 months, but depending on how bad your teeth are, or how good your teeth are, and how big the change is, then it will depend in price because the length will change. It's just over £1,000 usually, and that is actually really affordable compared to, say, Invisalign or something you'd get if you went to a private orthodontist. You don't have to go for checkups, so you're not paying for that. That's kind of their USP, or Smile Direct's unique selling point, is that it's from your home and you can do it yourself, so it's not going to cost as much. I can understand it is still very expensive being over £1,000. You can do monthly plans, so you can pay for it monthly, which will help if you can't pay just over £1,000 or however much it costs up front, which is totally understandable. Not a lot of us have just £1,000 to just give to someone. It's totally worth it, and I would honestly recommend it to anyone. I don't get much kind of pain or anything anymore. Only on the first 1 or 2 days I put in a new tray, just because my teeth are sensitive to the new trays and can kind of feel a bit weird because they are essentially moving. And sometimes the braces cut into your gums and you get ulcers, but I just file it with a nail file and it's fine. I also carry Bonjela around with me everywhere in case I was to get cut or whatever. I don't like using Bonjela. It tastes of Sambuca. Not great at Sambuca shots when I'm drunk, so not great at putting Bonjela in my mouth when I'm sober, but Bonjela's great. So first question is, do you have any New Year's resolutions? I've thought about it, and I've thought about exactly what I want to do this year, and obviously I've got little things like just eating well and healthy and good food instead of going on stupid little diets and then binge eating a load, but not making myself feel bad if I do have a bad day, because we all need pizza and chocolate at some point. Obviously going to the gym or doing exercise like 3 times a week at least is something that I really want to do this year. But they're just like little things, and obviously this year is so important for me because it's the year that I graduate, it's the year I finish uni and kind of head out of education and go into the real world, as everyone calls it. Not too nervous or scared, like what will be at the end of the day, but I've got a lot of thinking to do myself on what I want to do, and I think that's where I've thought for my kind of resolution is just to make sure that I concentrate on myself a lot as well as everyone else. And this might sound a bit, I don't know, big-headed or whatever, but I didn't realise how kind of generous and empathetic to people I am. Like the people that I care about, the people that I love, I get consumed in their lives too much sometimes. I'm a very empathetic person. If someone's sad or one of my closest friends is sad, then I feel that myself, which probably isn't great because it just puts a lot of stress on me, but I do a lot for other people just because I like to do it. That's what I love when it comes to birthdays. I love making an effort and making someone happy and doing things that are really thoughtful. Aside from that, I realised that I don't actually focus on myself a lot and make myself happy, and it was making me really stressed and really kind of down when I didn't have those things on. I do just need to take the time to focus on myself a bit more. Obviously it's going to help me with my uni work and everything to graduate, which is awesome, but it's going to help in every other aspect as well, and my relationships with other people and friendships. So, and I am very kind of anxious, nervous of change, just because I'm scared that everything's going to go to shit and it's not going to work out, but I need to take those kind of scary things and go with it, because actually doing that a little bit towards the end of last year really helped me with my uni and things. Everyone says this new year, 2018, is the year of me, and that sounds so like, I don't know, I think everyone says it and I'm just like, yeah, go you, but I do care about people, and I won't stop caring about the people that I love, because I think it's important. I do need to think about what I want to do as well and focus a little bit on me. So yeah, this year I'm going to focus on me. I need to graduate and to get a job, so that'll be good. Another little one is like reading more books. That's one thing I really want to do, is read more. I found myself a lot on my phone, and that's not, I mean, it's not great, but it's not a bad thing. There's so much you can do on your phone nowadays. I can do all my emails on my phone. I obviously upload to social media and everything. I'm scrolling through social media. I do like a job that I do at uni on my phone, because that's social media manager for a magazine at uni, so I do all of that on my phone. I've got, I think it's How to Dress Scandinavian by a blogger. I can't remember, but I got that for Christmas from my boyfriend, and I really love books like that, kind of like fashion industry based books. Not really into like novels and fiction, things like that, more into based on true events, true stories, love crime, things like that. Inside Vogue by Alexandra Shulman. I love Bloom by Estée Lalonde. Can't wait to get The F Word, is it called, by Lily Pebbles, which is all about female friendships. I think that's such a good book for me because I'm not a very female friendship person. I do have female friends, don't get me wrong, and they're some of my closest friends, but I'm so particular when it comes to picking female friends. I'm a guy's gal, if that makes sense. Like I just get on with boys a lot. And then obviously I've got my How to Dress Scandinavian that Dom got me for Christmas. And I just love kind of fashion books like that with visuals but words. Yeah, you get me. Holy Grail foundation. I'm really struggling with this one at the moment. I'm just not really loving my skin with foundation, not gonna lie. One that I would just always go back to though would probably just be MAC's Face and Body. It's very thin, it's water-based foundation. You can build it up if you want to, but I know that it's always gonna look okay on my skin, and there's loads of different shades. But I just don't get on with foundation much. I'm trying the Collection Lasting Perfection foundation at the moment to go with the concealer. I love their concealer, but I'm trying their foundation. I saw that on Sophia and Chinzia's channel, so I wanted to try that out, and I'm really loving that foundation, to be honest, at the moment. It's not what I've gotten today, but I am really loving it, and it only cost me £3.98, which is nuts. Where do you get your fashion inspiration from? I love this question. I am such a sucker for just constantly looking at fashion and outfits and everything. Apart from the main ones like Instagram and Pinterest, I could scroll, honestly, I could get lost in some Scandinavian bloggers' Instagram and just Scandinavian bloggers in general for hours. Like when you just click onto other people, their outfits and their interiors and everything is just beautiful. If I have like a specific blogger, I'll use Pinterest. I mean, I'll look on there just to browse as well, but I love Pinterest for looking at kind of specific people. So Army Song I love looking at on Pinterest, Lizzie Hadfield, people like that. Also love just people watching. When I'm walking down the street, I try not to look at my phone anymore and just look around, because I take so much inspiration from other people, not necessarily from their whole outfit, but just like parts that I like, or colours that go together, or textures that I like, or they've layered that with that and it looks good. Just, yeah, I love people watching. Who doesn't? I mean, I'm so nosy. Next is, how do you stay motivated at uni? This can be super difficult, especially because I don't enjoy uni. I'm actually going to be doing a uni series in the next few weeks coming, so definitely stay tuned for that if you want to hear more about uni and how I'm finding it and what I do, etc. But because I don't like it so much, and I just want to come home all the time, and I want to do well and finish my work quickly just so I can get home or do something else or whatever, I use not enjoying it as a motivation for doing well, if that makes any sense. Plan everything in advance. I have my diary laid out with the whole month, so I can just see when I'm going home, when I'm coming back, if I've got like a dinner or a 21st or birthday or whatever. Just always work towards that and do as much work as I can leading up to that to keep myself busy, and use that end result as my motivation. And I just think, even though I hate uni, I've stuck it out for these 3 years because I just didn't want to quit. I didn't want to be a quitter. I want to finish with a good grade, and I think that's kind of enough motivation for me just to do well and to try and do my best. I just always try and keep myself busy. That's how I stay motivated, I think, because if you are just on your own, lonely, in bed watching Netflix, you dwell and overthink on everything, and that doesn't help motivate me. That helps make me sad and think the complete opposite. And doing stuff that you enjoy as well as being at uni, because you can't just be somewhere where you don't really want to be and not have anything you enjoy. So don't sacrifice that. And even if money's like an issue, try and find a way around it, because you do just want to keep yourself happy. That's how you're going to stay motivated. So I've had a couple of the same questions, as in, what are your plans after you graduate? And in all honesty, I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue in the sense that nothing's finalised and I don't have a certain plan that I want to do, but I have an idea in my head of what I want to do. When I graduate, I hopefully will graduate with a Bachelor Honours degree in makeup and hair design. A lot of people think I literally just do makeup and hair, but I haven't picked up a makeup brush or done hair in about a year and a half. Yeah, it's not like that at all. I've gone down a completely different route, and my lecturers are actually really good to me that they've let me go down this kind of route, but they know that I really want to get into social media marketing, kind of like YouTube blogging side of things. Put time into stuff that I enjoy and love, and that kind of links back to my New Year's resolution and doing stuff for me to make me happy. I don't want to just go straight into something that I hate and is a 9 to 5 that I just dread going to every day. You'll learn more in my uni series that I do, but for my final major project, I'm trying to set up a social media managing business. In a dream world, I'd love to do YouTube and that on the side and be freelance, but it's going to take a while to build that up, obviously. Social media marketing is what I want to go into. Nothing at all to do with makeup and hair. I'm so glad I did it at university to understand that I hate it. Always thought, you know what, I love makeup, I'd love to be a makeup artist, to put makeup on people, make people feel good. How good is that? I hate it. But I'm just glad that I realised that I hate it. Someone also asked, how do I balance social and academic aspects of uni? I mean, I'm not your average uni student in the sense that I don't have much of a social aspect at uni, in the sense of like going out a lot, out clubbing, drinking, blah blah blah. I do other things, like my social aspect is like cooking someone dinner or going for dinner or going for a coffee and, you know, actually seeing people sober. I do have a social life at home, which is why I come back a lot, because I've got 21st birthdays, birthday dinners, like family things to come back for and see my friends home here. So I do have a social aspect, maybe not all based in one city. Again, it comes down to like scheduling and just planning your time, making sure that you have enough time to do all of your work, or making time to do all of your work instead of going out on a night out, so that you can go out to a specific birthday or go home for a birthday that you really want to go to. So yeah, I don't really do sponties like that. I mean, I do sponty coffee meeting things. They're fun. Yeah, just plan it and be wise and sensible with it. Make sure you get all your work done to the best you can do it. Get your lecturers to help you if you need it, but also enjoy yourself and have fun, whatever that may be. Someone asked me how my last year of uni is going. They're in a similar situation to me as I was in first year. And have I got any tips to stay positive and motivated when you're not having the best of times? So uni is, it's a weird one to say the least. I say I'm enjoying it purely because I'm concentrating on something that I enjoy and want to do, is build this freelance company. I have one really close friend in Southampton. I've got a good social life home here as well. When I come home, I see the girls and people home here, but I do obviously also have Kia in Southampton, which is really nice. Sounds really silly and lonely that I only have one friend in Southampton, but I'm happy with that, and it has helped me so much in third year. I'm actually doing well in third year, like I'm on for a good mark to graduate with, and I'm really, really happy about that. I'm glad that I focused all of my negative energy towards uni into my work and actually just concentrating on that and keeping myself busy, because it has paid off. I wouldn't say I love it, of course, I don't. You can probably tell that now from me speaking, but it's not terrible. like it has been in the past where I've just sat and cried in my room all the time. I think the fact that I've only got 3 months left is helping me a lot. Like, that is motivation for me to just go back, get my work done as best I can and just leave and graduate with a good mark. To stay motivated when you're having a bad time is to just really focus all your energy into stuff that makes you happy, or again, work, the reason why you're at uni. So focus your time and energy into doing your work and doing it well. Speak to your lecturers, have support, make sure you get people to check your work. That always helps so much, get different opinions on it. The gym has helped me so much at uni when I'm in a bad headspace. I will just drop everything in my room or at uni and just go to the gym. It clears my head completely. Working out, and from seeing a difference from working out is awesome as well. Like, that's motivation in itself, but it's honestly just really good headspace for me. I love going to the gym when I'm at uni. It's a time that I can just go on my own, not have to speak to anyone, and just work out. It's fun, it's great. That is the end of my Q&A. That is all the questions that I've got. I will probably do set Q&As for different themes because I think that'll probably work a little bit better. Like I said, I'm doing a university series soon, so loads of different videos on kind of like a typical study day, what I eat in a day at uni, dissertation tips, study tips, how to deal with feeling homesick or lonely or not enjoying uni, stuff like that. I hope you're all having a good start to your new year. I can't believe January is nearly over already. That's crazy, it's going so fast, but that's great news because it means I've only got 3 months left at uni, which is awesome. I finished at the end of April and then I am done, finished with education. I will see you next week for another video. If you've got any other questions or any ideas of themes for Q&As, leave it all down below, private message me, whatever you want to do. Hope you enjoyed it and I will see you soon. Bye!